Okay, good afternoon. I'm Klaus Nieminen from Ficora office in Tavirasso. I'm yet again here to talk about the IPv6. This time, well, I'm actually quite happy to say that currently it's here. Finally it's here. We are not anymore talking about IPv6 is coming in next 3-5 years, as we have been doing for something like 10 years by now. Okay, then we are not arranging this event alone, so I have to thank our partners. Here, for example, Jorma and Alexi, who has been helping us greatly to arrange this national launch, and also the seminar I'm going to talk to you a bit later. So, thanks. Then to the background. I think all of you know that the IPv6 traffic is currently increasing very fast. Well, the situation is quite uneven. So basically there are a bunch of bigger ISPs around the world that are, well, those networks, most of the IPv6 traffic is originating. And in those networks, we have numbers like 50 to 70% of the total traffic is IPv6 traffic. So that's actually happening now, and it's the majority. That also means that the situation in some other networks, well, IPv6 is still quite non-existent in many networks and many countries. That has also been the case in Finland. So till this spring, the figure of this area, the IPv6 traffic in Finland has been really flat, below 0.5% according to the Google statistics and measurements. And that's the thing we want to change. So, well, according to the Google, around nearly 7% of the traffic coming to the Google services is IPv6. Finland, it was below 0.5. We want to have a clear increase. We want to have our ISPs and content web service providers to enable IPv6. And I think that's going to happen. So let's continue to the next slide. Small still. Not really optimal this way, but I hope we can manage. No. Okay, that's probably the best I can do. Well, the national launch is in a few weeks, 9th of June, and I'm proud to present our participants, also from the ISP side and container web service provider side. I think you are probably quite interested to hear what are the promises those ISPs has given. So for example, DNA and Elisa, they are both enabling IPv6 in their mobile networks. The other ISPs listed here, plus the DNA, they have promised to enable IPv6 in certain selection of their subscriptions and the access technologies in the fixed side. And my estimation is that we are going to reach something close to 5 million subscriptions by the launch date, when IPv6 will be enabled. I mean really enabled, because there are a lot of, in some end-user equipment, they support IPv6 automatically. That means when users start using IPv6, then it's enabled in the network and in the subscriptions. However, there are plenty of equipment that need to be configured and plenty of equipment that don't support IPv6 at all. So we are not going to see 5 million subscriptions or subscribers using IPv6 on that date, but certainly a nice amount of subscribers and traffic from 9th of June. And I'm well, my own conclusion is that we could be quite happy with the results, especially because those ISPs, they have promised to continue to deploy IPv6 in their networks, also for other subscriptions and other access technologies. So we are going to reach more close to the 100% coverage of those networks. And I definitely encourage also other ISPs to join the club. Then about the content and web service providers, as you can see, there are plenty of web hosting, virtual server providers, and then those companies turn on IPv6 in their services. Definitely many of their customers have the capability to also offer IPv6 services. Also from our side, I can tell that .fi has been supporting IPv6 for some time. So basically the enablers are there. And we are now seeing some big content and web service providers that can participate in NTV, Iltalehti, Connecta, Yle. And we are hoping to see also that this side of the industry is actually taking IPv6 into the use. Okay, then how you can participate? There are some certain rules you have to fulfill. First of all, you have to enable IPv6 permanently in your broadband subscriptions, content or web services. And well, one thing is that for the ISPs, you have to enable IPv6 automatically, meaning that it's not enough if you are saying that, okay, I can provide IPv6 to all those subscribers who ask for it. No, you have to put it on to all of your subscribers. That actually made it happen. And well, of course, there are limitations. Many companies weren't able to implement IPv6 or deploy IPv6 to all of their subscribers and access technologies or services. So you can choose. You can, well, come with what you are ready to do. Basically, well, if you have problems with DSL, you can join with Ethernet or fiber or in the mobile networks. So we are having this kind of phased approach. So we want companies to participate and then continue the deployment, then the other technologies and services are ready. And one important thing is that, well, the launch date is 9th of June. However, the website and project will be ongoing. So you can all of you can join later. Just well, go to the website, there are a few links there, see the information and send your participation. That's a challenge for you. Then about the seminar, it's not only we are having a launch date, 9th of June, we're also having a nice seminar in Helsinki, Pasila Yle premises. And well, that's of course, first of all, it's free of charge. So you can check there the participation link and register yourself. However, if you are not able to travel to Helsinki, so you can watch this seminar from Yle Arena. And the presentations will also be available from our website. So if you are interested, there are a lot of information about that. And well, unfortunately, the event is mainly Finnish, so here's the program. The Kivinen is opening the seminar. I have a short talk there. Then we have a keynote presentations from Drive NCC, and then we are going to have the launch experiences from the DNA, Sonera, and Yle. And Jari Arko promised to chair the panel, so we're going to have a nice discussion in the event about the challenges, main findings. And in the end, the Jari Arko also promised to give IoT presentation in the seminar. And after that, you can join the buffet. So that's this kind of quite a quick wrap up about the event. So we want you to take IPv6 into use. There are instructions, more information, and if you have any questions or comments, so please ask me during this event. I will be here till evening. Okay, thank you.